Super Mega Eric 1 here, your friendly neighborhood logo maker, back with another video for you. This time we're doing the Jurassics. I originally did this one as the T-Rexes, and then, the trolls came out. It doesn't look like a T-Rex. It does. Because it's actually, I was staring at a picture of a T-Rex, stylized picture of what a T-Rex was supposedly going to look like in a roar kind of thing, and that's kind of how I formed this. And since none of you were around when T-Rexes are, so F you, you don't know any better than I do anyway, so deal with it. But I changed the colors and I changed the names of the Jurassics to shut you all up. And so let's get into it. So I started off with, I actually did this in blue when I made the T-Rexes, just because I wanted to do a blue team at the time. And then when I changed the Jurassics, I actually copied the team and I just changed the color scheme. Let me show you so I actually do like the color scheme on this one, because I've told you I like that pinstripes on dark rather than white all the time. So this one's got the dark, like a medium blue pinstripe on black, and I put the logo on the road jersey, which I normally don't do like that. I normally do the patch on the road jersey, but it works better on this one. And then I just did the name in a small patch on the home jersey. And I'll show you. So I'll go over the footprint, and there you go. Actually, it was a pretty easy one to shrink. Normally, sometimes my logos are a little harder to shrink, and I have to make some adjustments or really play around with it. All right, here we go. So, dark green, medium green, white, black, and then a mint green. With this one, mute the color a little bit, because the lighter greens tend to be a little bright sometimes and almost neon, and it's not the desired effect here. It's actually this medium green, which is the majority of the logo, to be honest. The dark green's more for the stylizing part. All right, 32 layers. If I go back, I've done teeth a little bit differently now, so I'd probably change the teeth a little bit, but it does work. So square 2 in black, 0, 0, 0, 116. Then let's start the head. We go rectangle 2, negative 17, 109, 25 rotation, and 50 scale in the medium green. Then we do a half circle right there, okay, for the tip of the nose. Medium green also, negative 48, 152, 302 rotation, 17 scale. Then we do ellipse 3. Now, I understand that we do have black background. There's a reason why I do this. Again, it was for kind of shaping the mouth a little bit. As you can see, it does impact the shapes above it a little bit. It does not impact anything else, but it was also to kind of give me a reference for like where I was going to end up putting teeth and stuff like that. Shield 6 in mint green, the super light green, negative 44, negative 24, rotation 24, scale 14. Copy paste, same color, 13, 18, 23 rotation, 21 scale. Then rectangle 2 in white. I struggled on this one on how I wanted to make the jaw, and this is about the only way I came up with that I really liked. So I stuck with it. Rectangle 2, again, probably out of everything I've done on this, is probably the part I'm not the happiest with. So maybe I'll take another stab at this down the road, when I want to make Jurassics 2 or something like that. So rectangle 2 in white, negative 17, negative 68, 327 rotation, 35 scale. Pinched oval 1. Again, another one I kind of struggled with what I wanted to put there, but this one just actually covers a lot of space, and you could probably get away with a different green on there, but I wouldn't know if I'd go dark green, maybe the medium green, but then it also looks like too much of the head, so I think that's why I stuck with the mint green on this one. 53, negative 17, 43 rotation, 26 scale. Then triangle 3 to give a little ridge to the head in the medium green, negative 15, 144, 283 rotation, 27 scale. Then we're doing pinched oval for the eyes, is in black, -9, 131, 279 rotation and 15 scale. Copy, paste in white, -11, 132, 274 rotation scale down to 7. Okay, and if you can see, the triangle does impact the eye a little bit. If you have a problem with that and you prefer it not be that way, you can just do that, knock it down 2 layers. That's the original. Doesn't matter to me. Looks good either way. So that triangle 3 is 94, 97, rotation 99, scale 42, and that one is in a medium green. Then we go to, of course, swish 10 for the back of the head down to the neck in the medium green, and this would be a flip. 119, -17, 82 rotation, 55 scale, and then shield 6 in dark green, 67, -84, 84 rotation, 27 scale. Then we're doing the apostrophe, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those in font 1. Okay, and those are going to be the top teeth. If I was playing around with it, 5 might work. 7 would work if you rotate it, but they'd look a little thin. It's probably better for like a shark's tooth. 8's all right, but looks a little boxy. 9 I used for teeth before, but you kind of have to bury that top part of it a little bit more. 10's not bad, but it's really, you're looking for predator, so you want something sharper. And that's more for like a piranha. You know, this one's can be good, except that you've got to play around with it to get the bend right. So it's like I said, you've got options in there. I just stuck with 1. All right, and it's in whites, and it's going to be at -87, 103, 25 rotation, 5 scale. Copy, paste, and this time you're going to do it with less. I think it's 6. Yes, it's 6 teeth for the bottom. Okay, same font, 1, and -109, 36 rotation, 34 scale, 5, and then we do 2 of them also at 1. This time we do it bend and bend 3, and that's just to kind of curve them up a little bit. It stands out a little bit, but I think if you don't look too closely at it, it's not too harsh. But I think from a distance it looks well. But I do my logos big so you can see mistakes or anything that may not look 100% right. But you can play around with it to get the way you want, but I think it works here. Okay, and that one's at -160, 90, 58 rotation, 5 scale. And then we're going to do a bunch of them again. This time we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This will be for the bottom teeth. Okay, same font, 1. Okay, and then you're going to flip these, or you're going to rotate them, sorry. -47, -58, 148 rotation, 5 scale. All right, now we're going to stylize a little bit. Dark green, triangle 4, -198, 293 rotation, 37 scale. Swish 10. This would be 46, 108, rotation 48, scale 22. And then copy, flip, 92, 49, rotation 51, scale 22. And then arc, right down there. In medium green, that's going to be 68, -115, 205, scale 24. And then couldn't figure out what I wanted to put here. Nothing really made sense. I just tried light beam just because I wanted to fill it up a little bit. It's about the only thing I could come up with. And you could do it in the dark green, you know, medium green's fine. You know, I didn't think black worked. Medium green seemed too light. Dark green seemed to be okay, but I think the white just stood out more. Your choice on that one. That one's at 48, -24, 54 rotation, 17 scale. Then a quadrant 1 for a nostril. You could also use the apostrophe. Let's see. I'm trying to think which apostrophe looks good for that. Right there. Apostrophe 16 is also good for like a nostril. I've used that one before too, so you've got an option there. I just chose quadrant 1. That's just because it's bigger. Dark green, -132, 171, 22 rotation, 5 scale. And then Shield 6 in black. You could also go dark green, but I wanted to incorporate a little bit more black in this one. So it's 19, 26, 24 rotation, 12 scale. Copy, -40, -16, 24 rotation, 7 scale, just to give a little bit more style to the mouth. And then an arc in the back here, dark green. Sorry. 101, -11, 257 rotation, 53 scale. Then one more arc on the mouth. And could if I would go back and do this, I'd probably change this to a parentheses, just because I think it's too much curve. And like parentheses, it's like 2 or something like that would make a nice curve there. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna kill that. And we're going to, in the middle of a video, which I never should do, but I'm gonna do anyway. And I'm gonna take it down here, rotate it, and then let's see, 2. There you go, that looks even better. See that? All right, so right parentheses, font 2, dark green, -137, 144, 55 rotation, 9 scale. You can make it bigger if you like, just I think it fits there right the way it is. Then I'm doing arrow 4 for a little bit of style there. In black, 3, 154, 175 rotation, 16 scale. Copy, change it to white, 120, 103, 203, 16 scale. Then do an outline, and then you're gonna have to obviously push it all the way up here on the layer button. I did it the mint green just to make it stand out, and then Jurassics in font 12 to make it look, kind of old. And there you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, I'll show you how to do this one real quick. 16 layers, 3 outlines. So I do dark green, another dark green, just to kind of get the size right. You can use circle too. I think I just did this one in a hurry. Medium green. Then I do black circle, 0, -2, 0, 92. Then ellipse 3, medium green, 0, -58, 270, 56. Ellipse 2 to make the fatter part of the foot, 0, -52, 270, 43. Ellipse 4 for a finger, 0, 26, 270, 54. Copy, paste. -57, -25, 240, 51. Copy, paste, 57, -25, 120, 51. Then just to make them look a little bit longer in the fingers, you're gonna do some negative coloring here. So copy the ellipse 4 in black, 55, 93, 102 rotation, 45 scale. Copy, flip, -55, 94, 258, and 146. Then for the nails, triangle 3 in green is going to be 0, 153, 0, 15 rotation. Copy, -124, 84, 325 rotation, 13 scale. Copy, 121, 84, 35 rotation, 13 scale. Then I do an outline, then I do the J in font 12. The outline I did in white just because it looks better, stands out more. And then the initial I did in dark green. So there you go, nice and easy. This one, it's a little bit, it looks complicated. It's more of just having the idea in mind of what you're trying to do. Normally, I've done a lot of logos where the animal is facing either straight on or on an angle. This one I wanted a little bit more of a challenge, so I've got it where it's sort of turning its head and bending. And I think that those logos tend to look really cool. They're a lot harder to do. Usually don't have enough layers. I can tell you now, I probably have attempted 30 or 40 of my logos that way, and then had to settle to either a side view or a straight on view to make it work, just because you don't have enough layers to do it. All right, thank you for your support. I hope you like it. Next one up is probably the most popular one I've had in the last 2 months, the Matadors. Thank you.